Moses has every reason to doubt himself. He's 80 years old, living a quiet life as a shepherd, when God interrupts everything with a burning bush and an impossible calling. Go to Pharaoh, lead God's people out of slavery, and instead of confidence, Moses responds with insecurity. What if they don't believe me? What if I'm not good enough? What if I can't speak well? It's striking how human this moment is. Moses keeps looking inward, measuring himself by his limitations, while God keeps redirecting the focus outward toward his power, his plan, and his presence. God's response is fascinating. He doesn't give Moses a new identity, a new skill set, or a new resume. He asks a simple question: what's in your hand? A staff, an ordinary tool tied to Moses' identity, income, and influence. And God takes that ordinary staff and turns it into something extraordinary. It becomes a sign of God's power. Later called the rod of God, the message is clear. God doesn't usually work through what's impressive. He works through what's surrendered. When God takes what's already in your hands, he can do far more than you could ever accomplish on your own. Still, Moses hesitates. He lists his weaknesses. He highlights his insecurity. He asks God to send someone else. And that's when we see a deeper issue, this constant focus on me. Who am I? What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? The sermon makes it clear. Insecurity grows when we stare only at ourselves. But security grows when we stand on the promises of God. God doesn't argue with Moses' limitations. He simply promises his presence. I will help you speak. I will teach you what to say. God never says Moses is enough. He says, I will be with you. That's the invitation for us today. What's in your hand? What has God already placed in your life? Your family, your influence, your work, your story? God isn't asking for perfection. He's asking for obedience. Especially for men, the call is clear. Lead yourself well, lead your family well, and anchor your identity not in performance, but in Christ. The same God who stood with Moses stands with you. And when God is with you, what's in your hand, no matter how ordinary, can become a powerful instrument in his hands. If this message encouraged you, we invite you to watch the full sermon on this topic. The link is in the description.